Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Lego Batman DC Superheroes. Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, whatever it's called, let's continue. Oh, we did, what, 3 last time? We're doing 4 this time. Each of these levels are not particularly long, and there's certainly going to be one level that's going to barely make it 10 minutes.
Arkham Asylum are on the rampage once again. And this reporter has to ask, is it really such a great idea to house all these supervillains together in one place? Hey, at least the mayor's plan to let them loose in some vast walled-off area in the heart of the city got put on hold. Now that would never have ended well.
Alright, yeah, I don't even remember this level. It's been long enough running around in the open world section. So we'll just quickly skip everything. Skip this entire first half of the section. Because it's no reason to even bother with it. So we need Aquaman, I guess, here.
On me, sir.
Aquaman and Killer Croc. They seem to be pretty consistent about at least one hero and one villain having the same abilities. Let's see. What do we do here? Is this a Lex Luthor thing or is this a Joker thing? It probably has to be a Joker thing since we got this Joker box right here. Yep. That's a strange switch. We never see that in the game before or after. I bet. Alright, so how do I get into this section? Open this door. And then switch to Green Lantern to build this. A couple of hands rolling up their sleeves, just punching the floor, doing the thumbs up. That's kind of interesting in the fact that it changed a non-Lego section of the world. This is, come on, find the hole. Yep, there we go. So we'll just fly and skip the rest of that. Joker, but I kind of need Lego. I need Electric Bat. What happens if we put a guy through here? That didn't seem to do anything. How far do we have to go back here to get Batman's suit? Oh, so it's a Robin Frost suit. Well, that explains that portion of it, but it doesn't explain the rest of it. Was Batman's electricity suit? Alright. I have to come back this way. Pull this, I guess, maybe. No joke, the electricity suit, you get it way over here. And then let's see. Aquaman can put these out. But we need Batman to have this suit right here. As far as I can tell, it seems like there's no way to get around it. I don't know of any other character in this game that can handle electricity. So we may have some artificial lengthening of the time in this level just because gonna let me in or what? What's in my way? Whatever is in my way is not letting me go any further. So let's go this way. I love the fish here. I wish we saw more of that in Lego games. We just don't. There we go. So I think that means I have to come over here and stop the fan. Yeah, if the game makes it impossible to work your way around there. So we'll feed Killer Croc, I guess. We're gonna get, I would guess, at least 600,000 studs. 600 million studs on this level. break this generator. Gonna be broken. Yep. There we go. Work our way this way into this section, and then I guess I have to spin it around. I might as well spin it around for him. Darn it. Darn it! Try that. Third time's the charm, right? There. What is going on? It's as far as it goes. Finally. That allows me up here. Ah, that's what I needed to do. Okay. Didn't quite make that apparent enough what the goal was. And yes, I know I played this level before, but it was a long time ago now. That's something pretty bad to say about this game, is that it wasn't very impactful. To the point where I'm here replaying the story level in free play mode and don't even remember the level at all. Of course, the only way they could have fixed that is either by writing better story or more memorable interactions, or by simply, I hope that's all I needed for that. We'll play as Dr. Freezer. Making the game shorter would be the only other way if they could write the events any more make them any more memorable. Here you go. Let's hope the Joker can do this. Oh, he can, which means he probably could have done this the whole time. So yeah, that whole amount of work there may have been a waste. I should have looked further ahead. Now, Aquaman, go here, get that mini kit. Green Lantern, go this way, step on this. You turn into Green Lantern and fly back. So yeah, mental note, you didn't have to do any of that work I just did. At the very least, that was 14 minutes, so that adds to the length of what is probably destined to be a pretty short episode. But 14 minutes of doing the wrong thing is never really what you want. Alright. One more. So, as Aquaman, we can spray paint these things off, and we can see now that they are collectible. They weren't in the first game. Or the first level, not the first game. So let's go back to Joker, power this up. Go back to Robin. We need Acrobat Robin. We want to make sure there's no collectibles anywhere around here. Did we ever check to see if Clayface could turn into a ball? I don't think he can. Keep on going, keep on going. Slow as all get out, this process. Pull this open. Crazy people inside. Reassemble this for that. Which again, I don't know if there's a character that can get past that. Yeah, as far as I can think about it, there is no character like that. There is no character that has the ability, like Clayface. We'll go over here to Clayface. BX. Nothing. Any other abilities that go invisible? Yeah, I don't see any reason why any of these characters would have the ability to go invisible. None of them do in the stories. So it feels a little halfway in, halfway out when you can use a bad guy to replace all of Batman and Robin's suits except for two. There we go. This is Lex Luthor. Break out there. Then that gives me power suit Batman. Do I really need power suit Batman for something? I doubt it. Well, I'm just gonna immediately lose it. Need poison ivy for this one. Apparently something's going on with Poison Ivy right now in the DC universe. It probably will have already been dealt with and maybe even forgotten about. but Poison Ivy somehow figured out how to clone herself or something and made a couple of babies from plants. Which, okay, that's new. Maybe she didn't clone herself, I don't know. I've stopped reading or staying up with any of the new DC comics, so
One more thing, sir.
it probably ties into the Rebirth reboot that they're doing. Or at least make a lot of sense. Come on, wash that off. So you can kind of see how annoying it would have been to have had to do this on multiple levels, and we may actually have to do this on multiple levels, but at least not the first level. Or is it the second level? That's number 10. We'll come over here as Superman, use our ability, release that, release that, release that, activate that. Trying to actively push it so it will move faster. Didn't really work. So here's what a Superman game would be. Just flying through the entire area. The only reason why we're not even beat up all the bad guys while we're at it. So this is a wall. You can't walk through it. Pull that. Really? Way back here, alright. This whole X-ray thing is cool and all, it just kind of has no point. See, it would have been so cool if this was just open world. If they'd programmed it so that you could, as soon as you walked in an area, you started a level. It gave you the general idea, but there, at any point you could just walk away from the level, and after a certain point, it would just save the state and be done with it. And then when you came back, you were...
Sorry,
right.
but this area is for riding inmates only.
There's a big fight here. Alright, so we need... like... we can't activate that yet. I was hoping that we could. So we can't activate that yet. So I think what we have to do is we just have to fight. Come over here and let's play as Batman for a second. Yeah, it seems like there's nothing you can do.
I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to die.
Somebody put some effort into this. since this game, I'm pretty sure this game came out after Arkham Asylum, and Arkham Asylum did some really good Scarecrow sections. They definitely feel like they wanted to get this done right. $500 million studs have been collected on this level. So the weirdness here now is, after this happens, you have to do that. And then you have to do this. And then that should activate a couple of things. Now I can just change the Green Lantern and pull these. Clear out that toxic gas. Hey, there's two of me. I must be hallucinating. Knock him back down to his real size. He's even smaller than me. Knock him out the doorway. And because of 14 minutes of unnecessary actions, it's taken 26 minutes to actually do this level. That leaves about 15 minutes or what, 12 minutes of actual gameplay was needed. I don't think it's good game design, really. I don't think the difference between knowing what to do and not knowing what to do should be 3 or 4 times the amount of time. Even double the amount of time. Actually, it's probably only been about double the amount of time. It probably took me 30 minutes to do this level. It took me about 15 minutes to do it the second time. That sounds almost right, but it still seems like you need it to be a little bit closer. Maybe it doesn't matter at all. It very well could be. And that is, of course, excluding the speedrunners. Speedrunners are obviously going to be able to skip large sections, if not entire levels of the game. I don't know how a speedrunner would really speedrun something like the Lego games, though, because you could get to the end of the story relatively fast, but there's probably no way to speed up it very much. Or you could try to go for a 100% speed run, which is almost what I am doing. Chemical Crisis is going to be an interesting one in particular, because that was an extremely long level in itself. You could have taken some of the things in Chemical Crisis, put it in 4, some of the things and put it in 3. You could have probably spread it out to even 2 and maybe even 1. I think 1 was about the right length. There's definitely some randomness as far as just how varied the lengths of certain levels are. Anyways, though, we are at 87.4%. We're over 3 billion studs, so probably in the next 2 episodes we will see if we hit a maximum of 4 billion or not. I wish I could remember if Lego Batman 1 had a maximum of 4 billion. I don't remember, though. Anywho, that's it for this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right is a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.